Haber and Policina.
It's all teed up in the final race of the year. Zach Best's dropped a bundle of spots. He's bounced across the infield. There's big damage to Jim Policina. Adam Wallace is off the road as well, and Mark Tracy. They got into each other in turn one in race one of the weekend. And Habib's caught in there too. So if those cars can't get going, there'll be a safety car. So Everingham back to second place. McCorkindale started the weekend. That's as good as Craig Lowndes, and now Everingham down the inside. It's all teeing off. He must finish this race, Tyler Everingham. He can't afford to get into fisticuffs. He's just got to finish in front of his teammate.
Wow, I hope there's no steering damage to that 27. It's right at the apex of the turn. And now Zach Best is on the back of him. It allows Smith to go up into second, while McCorkindale leads, and the safety car will slow this down. And I think that's a relief for everybody. That was a wild start to race number 3.
Zach Best just jumped in front of Everingham. He'll have to give that back. There's no way he was in front when the safety car went yellow on our boards in front of us in timing and in the commentary box. So they'll have to look at that. He'll have to give that spot back. Wow, there's so much to break down, if you pardon the pun, as we look at a broken Commodore from that opening sequence of corners.
It's a lot of damage to the ex-Sprint gas car, isn't it, for Jim Policina? It's been around for many seasons in the V8 touring cars. McCorkindale got the great start. Watch him, the bright green Falcon on the right-hand side. The front two didn't get the greatest of starts. McCorkindale swamped him, but watch the way he moves across here. Same two at the same time. Best was on Smith as they bumped panels.
So it was hard defensive from McCorkindale, trying to block out Tyler Everingham. I think he thought he was clear, and that was as close to a crash as you're going to get. At the same time, Smith was being squeezed down to the inside of the road, making a hole where there wasn't one. And Best then just went straight across, bailed out of even completing the corner, and bounced across the ripple strip into turn 3, and that was the contact that's ended the day for Jim Policina, and the hands are in the air. There's not much he can do. So this is the start from, oh wow, Maxim Eriksson just trying, felt like he went first, second, third to try and kill the wheel spin. That's strange.
It was loaded up, wasn't it?
It worked because he's made up ground. He's up to 8th place. And this was a crazy run into 1 and 2.
Zach Best had locked that front right. We didn't see it from the outside. He wasn't going to pull the Best Leisure Industries car up. He went straight across the inside of turn number 1. And that was Gary Hills in a new livery this weekend into Harley Haber. Eventually got away with this. Policina not so lucky. He spun around with some assistance. And then Francois Habib arrives on the scene in the 23 car and just drills the right front.
Decent little contact, actually, with the amount of damage on Policina's car. Gee, there were some hairy moments for these two kids who are fighting it out for the championship. Just letting it all go to their heads for a little bit there. And some of those aggressive moves on the start probably didn't need to happen. It's easy to say that sitting back here in the comfort of the commentary box rather than the reasonably intense environment, 650 horsepower supercar, but at the same time, wow.
I don't know, we're both pretty uncomfortable watching that run into turn number 1. And this was Adam Wallace with Tracy. It is on the inside. Wallace returning to racing. He's born in South Australia. Seen him in the development series for many, many years. And they split the Coates Hire signs. Well, one gets it anyway. Polystyrene signs on the inside down there at turn 1 and 2. The safety car is still out here with McCorkindale, Smith and Everingham. This is the point you want to talk about on the X of the hairpin. Well, that's going to be one to keep an eye on, isn't it, on that 27?
The big thing for there was, I know McCorkindale ran wide and Everingham thought there was an opportunity, got to the B-pillar just, but if he'd turned McCorkindale around there, he would have been penalised and drive-through penalty, back of the field, championship over. So it's the little 1%ers in a race like this for a championship that